Hello everyone, and welcome to Neiko vs. Jubei, game number 2, part of a best of 3 in a tournament that a friend of mine hosted. This is Fidd, and I will be casting this game. In the top right hand corner we have our pink Terran, Jubei, and in the bottom left of MLG Zelnog Caverns we have the purple Protoss, Neiko. And so far we're going around and just mining a bunch of minerals, good little probes, good little SCVs. So good. This is from best of 3, game number 2. Jubei won the first game, and so if he wins this, we're gonna see the end of this series. Pylon going down for Neiko, first action of the game. Da, 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 da. And our heroic little probe scout going out there. Kinda early for a 2-player map, but it's okay. Want to make sure there's no cheese going down. And we're just gonna follow this little probe around. Easy going. And so far we seem to be pulling through because we're making workers. Sees that there is in fact a neutral supply depot and makes tons of lovely little geometric patterns in here because that's what probes are good at. Sees the barracks, gets bored, just gonna hang out now. Barracks and gateway are both going down right now, and see that Neiko is saving up his chrono boost. Not sure if that's because he's just not using it that much, or maybe there's some sort of 4-gate or really quick build coming out of him, really fast warfare research. Probe still scooting around in there. Gas is down already for Neiko, and it's good. It's generally when you want to be getting down. Gas is already up for Jubei, so a little bit faster on that. Barracks is finishing. That probe is still just hanging around. He has got balls or boosters of steel, whatever probes have, because that marine is coming out. Nope, still making shapes. We don't care. Orbital going down, and the cyber core. SCV is in the main here, just running around, doing through the middle line. That always makes me nervous, because it doesn't have to. Pylon going down as well. And that probe is just trying to run, but it's not working well. That marine, I'm not going to call him a hero because that was a probe. And Zealot is coming out for Neiko. He's going to get the SCV. SCV is dead. Bye bye. Exploded little ball. Alright, Factory is coming down. Interesting. Pretty quick there. Might be some sort of Hellion thing. Might be Banshees. Banshees would be cool. The Zealot taking the Watchtower. Good, good. And the Stalker's coming out now. It's a pretty good sign. On the Gateway. Chrono Boost finally getting used. Not a whole lot on the Cybernetic score right now, though. Like normally players are spending it. Stalker's out. Good. With Termines and a bunker just starting to go down, this will be really interesting. See if there's any Zealot Stalker pressure. Factory finishing up as well. Food counts relatively equal on this earlier game. Got the Zealot and Stalker moving up there. It's going to be a bit of a race, see if they can get up there before the bunker finishes. That's getting pretty close. Alright. Oh, we got a starport and a tech lab on the factory. This will be interesting. We're up there shooting. Uh-oh. That Zealot's way in there. He's running. Is he going to make it? He's going to make it with 22 health. I would say he's escaping by the skin of his teeth, but Zealots don't have mouths, so there you go. And the switch with the factory and starport, definitely going to be seeing some Banshees, or maybe I'm going to see the first fast raise of my life. And the expansion is down for Neiko earlier than it is for Jubei. That's a nice sign, nice and safe. Now he knows there's not much out there. Putting 2 Stalkers at the first tower, and it looks like that Zealot's going to be heading back to the other tower. Keep that vision there. Chrono Boost just getting used, so quite a lot saved up. Using it on the Nexus to get those probes out. Robo facility going down, this will be interesting. Does he get one observer and send it up, or does he get another one to hang back at home? Command Center is down for Jubei as well. That's going to get floated on over, probably after it becomes some orbital to get that energy going. Cloak is also being researched, so we're going to cloak Banshees. That observer is going to hopefully be out in time and save some probe lives. First Banshee is heading down the right hand side of the map. Maybe sneak in there. Interesting split of Stalkers and Zealots at the watchtowers. I don't quite know why he's keeping all those Stalkers up there. They are faster, but you kind of might want to keep one up there and the rest of your army back, but move all your army up there in case something bad happens. Pylons going down, the expansion just finishing for Neiko. Another gateway going down. The robo is finished, but nothing's been produced out of it yet, and back in the base we see a tech lab has been added onto the factory after it landed, and Blue Flame is getting researched. Along with a couple of Hellions are going to get made. Expansion are just finishing up. Is it going to float on over? Is it going to be the Orbital first? Neither. Alright, Banshee is just starting to sneak into Neiko's main. I say sneak, but she ain't cloak. Cloak is just now finishing. Oh, that observer is going to be right in time. Look at that. But just needs to follow the Banshee. Follow it. Oh, yeah, there, good. All those probes running down to be shot some more. And another Banshee's in there. Looks like she took some shots, maybe from those Stalkers on the watchtower. They've since run back. There they are. Making sure nothing's going to happen. That Banshee's going for the Stalker, but the observer's going to be there. Probably kick the Banshee out. Banshees are splitting off to opposite sides of the map. That might be good for coming back in later on in the game in case there's no defenses. Command center getting floated down. There are 2 Hellions out. Blue Flame almost finished. 2 more barracks going down. Supply depot's getting dropped. Maybe going to move down, build some bunkers down here. There we go. Banshees are just sort of chilling. The cannons going down in the natural, and then hopefully eventually the main for a Protoss player. No upgrades have been researched yet for either player, which is interesting since Neiko does have that forge. And we've got the 2 Hellions out. We've got 1 more in production. Oh, another one right there. So we're going to be up to 4 Hellions. That, I think, is the perfect number for a Hellion drop, and that could do some big damage even though there's cannons in the line there. Stalkers moving down, hanging out in the front just in case those Banshees come back. Hasn't moved out to retake the towers yet. There is an observer heading up there. Does have more than 1 observer right now? No. So that could be bad if his army is out of range of those cannons. The Banshees might even be able to pick off that almost dead Zealot from before. Medevac out and going kind of the wrong way to pick up those Hellions. There he goes. She goes. Turn around, going to go down the right side of the map. Good looking. There's Tech Labs going down. Tech Lab and Reactor on the barracks there. No Stim yet. There it is. Stim and Concussive Shell. A couple of Marauders getting made as well. Another Observer coming out, which is a good sign, because that Observer is way up here. Hanging out in Jubei's main. Just taking a look around. No turrets, so he gets free main. There's a Banshee coming in here to see what's going on. Scout Banshee. Don't see that too often, but, you know, if you want to, you can. We've seen Scout Roaches at MLG, so that's fine. Photon cannons sort of just peppering everywhere. Very nice placement. I believe that gas only has 2 harvesters. There goes 3. There's the +1 armor getting started. Good Hellions in. And how many kills are these live Hellions having? We've got 1, 3, and 2. So if my math brain will work, we got 6 probe kills there. Maybe 1 on the Hellion that died. That Banshee's just sort of hanging out. Doesn't want to get hit by those Stalkers because she will die. Horribly in flames. That'll be awful. Oh crap. And Forge still upgrading, not getting Chrono Boost. It's still a lot of Chrono Boost on the next side. It's interesting. A couple of probes could do with heading down. In fact, we just need more probes in general. The worker saturation for Jubei is gargantuan. Could transfer a few down into the natural maybe. Got more medevacs coming out, Marines, Hellions, Marauders. Hellions actually rallied down into this corner here, maybe going to try and run through again, but this cannon has it covered. Definitely going to see what's going on. Marines and Marauders moving down the center of the map to the watchtower. And what's over here? We got supply depot wall off, very handy in case there's any sort of shenanigans. Lots of Protoss put the pylon right there, and warp down into the 3rd as well. Moving on back. Might want to leave 1 Marine there, not sure. Banshee's hanging out by the 3rd. Interesting, maybe trying to spot for it, maybe just got left there. And the army from Neiko not been a whole lot bigger. Warp Prism coming out though, so that'll be interesting. He tried to go for the Warp Prism in the last game. Didn't work so well. Ended up coming on a planetary and then got spotted and killed by some Marines. Gonna be better this time. Observers just heading off along with some drops maybe. Looks like there's going to be a 2-prone assault. Hellions coming in through that back door with the trees, and Marine Marauder Medevac Banshee Ball going to be coming in through the front. I don't think Neiko really has enough to stop this right now, especially with a whole bunch of reinforcements coming on down. Warp Prism is coming in though. He is hopefully going to change the tide of battle. No, I don't see that happening. This army of Stalkers looks good, but Marauder's really good against Stalkers. Then the reinforcements are right there, taking out those Zealots. Hellions are just going to run right into the main. No, here they go. They're going to go around. Actually going to try and round up some probes, running straight past the cannon. Those probes are in a really straight line. There's going to be one shot. Yep. Oh my, oh dear. There it is, and the probe explosion of flaming death. How many workers was that? We've killed 46 workers, and only that original scout SCV. There goes the natural expansion, and up into the main. GG, probably any minute now, unless that Warp Prism is miraculous. And it's got 2 Zealots coming out there. That's all Neiko can afford. There's actually another command center going down in the front, but there's the GG, and that is the end of Game 2 of Neiko vs. Jubei. I will be back with the next round of this tournament. I will see you guys then.